Hey guys, I'm recording this pretty early in the morning. It's about 5 right now. But I used, as you can see here, 320 boss marks. I used quite a bit of potions. I wanted to get some runs out of the way before I went to sleep. The schedule's been pretty awful lately, but you know, I've been pretty hyped. We have PvP and Nero coming out very soon. We have a Warlord of the Sea. I believe it was supposed to be a Blitz, but they changed it to just a regular event where you can get items via Trumpet Man missions, which is really nice. So there's really no stress to actually pull on the brand new units coming out with that Blitz Battle. So a lot of things coming out. Not to mention we should be getting Ace and Akainu very soon. But anyways, I wanted to just do a couple stages. You know, just hang out with you guys. Well, I'm not really hanging out, but kind of consider this like practice, right? For whenever I start to eventually stream on YouTube, because that's kind of my big goal, is to hang out with you guys, stream, play games together, you know, converse, and just have a good time. So this is kind of practice for that for me. So anyways, we are doing the strength stage right now, so this is the team I'm running currently. Not 100% sure if I need to make changes yet, but we'll go into it and see what needs to be done. Alright, so I do have all the proper units necessary to have the CD reduction available, so that's pretty good. I actually don't think I need to use my bind reduction here, actually. Yeah. I believe I can, since I have Parasparrow, he gets rid of 6 turns of bind, so I should be able to use it on this turn, where I was going to use his special anyways, right? Alright, so let's pop Parasparrow, get rid of the bind. Alright, so did I not prepare any orb manipulation for this stage? I know she has some. Let's see, Empty, Block Bomb, RCB, TNDG. So that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll get the color affinity bonus going here. And we'll get Kaido here, since he doesn't have full immunity. Oh, that's right, Kaido gives matching orbs, since he doesn't have full immunity, we can get Kaido's ability to do double damage to him, which is really nice. Smoker should trigger a slot boost. There we go. And I really don't think we have to activate anything else, and we can kind of just go to town here. Oh! Alright, that damage was pretty crazy. Yeah, really excited with this Kizuna in particular, just because we're getting 2 units in our boxes, be it the Kizuna, Nami, and Robin, who I think are pretty good, actually, and the Kizuna King, who's kind of okay. I don't know if he'll see a ton of play. I mean, he's kind of niche in the fact that he gets rid of, I think it's Chain Lock Reduction and Chain, it's something else, but it's Chain Lock related. What color was this one? And then on top of that, we have the 6+ Sanji and the 6+ Mihawk skulls, and then, what else do we have there? I believe the Blackbeard skulls are there too, as well, if you didn't get those finished yet. Yeah, there we go. And on top of that, we also have, we should at least have Borsalino and Akainu, the quick and strength unit. We should be able to finish it off with this Kizuna and get their special all the way to max, which I'm really looking forward to, because they're an insane unit. Alright, I could have swore I made a change to this team. Either I made a change, or I need to make a change. Let's take a look here. So yeah, Queen's pretty annoying here. I mean, I would say, though, we don't technically have to beat him this turn, right? Or maybe we don't have to remove his special bind, if we can save it for the next turn. Because if we use Vivi and Rebecca, if we use it on this turn, we're going to kind of waste that 2 turns of not 2 turns, that double attack buff and the double slot boost buff. Alright, so we can get rid of it just by switching. Yeah, alright, and now we can get rid of the special bind. And now we have the, for this particular stage, now we have not only the special bind completely removed, but we have the boost attack buff and we have the boost slot effect buff, all at the same time. So let's use Gukimaru first, so that way he doesn't mess up the slots. And then we'll use Mont d'Or, who should give us all matching orbs. Perfect. And then we'll use 1 Parasparrow as well to finish off the paralysis. So technically with this method we get a little less attack because Parasparrow gives us 2.25 as opposed to Vivi and Rebecca's 2 times. But I'm personally preferring doing it this way because we also get the orb boost. But we'll see. Maybe I'll eventually have to change it once we get to higher stages. Yeah, so this revive is what makes him a pain on top of the paralysis. But I would imagine any unit that can defeat him at low HP, like Garp, Ambush Garp would be good. Maybe Quick RR Sugar would work. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Alright, so we only get 3 taps here, so we're going to want to tap with, there we go, our Parasparrows, because they do have Rainbow Affinity. Alright, very nice. But yeah, that second turn of Paralysis, man, when on the revive is pretty difficult. I think that's definitely the hardest stage out of the 3 so far. Alright, so this is, what, the Psy one? Yeah. This one doesn't really lack any damage either. I mean, we have Nami and Robin, who give the 2... Nami and Robin are just insane when it comes to Kizuna. 2.5 orb boost to Dex and Int is just crazy. So, something to be kind of cautious of, you know, if you are running these two, be it Nami and Robin, is to kind of swap them out immediately so you get to use Robin, who does have the color affinity, and also is, you know, a Cerebral unit as well. So technically, I think when they combine, they're Cerebral anyways, so they do work for Parasparrow's Captain ability, but still, you don't want to accidentally swap from Nami to Robin on the final stage, and then you have nothing but empty slots, and then you can't change them, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we can use Pudding and Sanji to get rid of the damage threshold buff. And that should be it. Alright, so I think he just gives us unfavorable orbs, really. I think that's really all he does. And the resilience debuff, or buff for him, I should say. So I'm running on Pudding and Sanji, the support Gurma Double 6, being that when you get your orbs swapped around by the enemy, they'll automatically get changed to our TND orbs, and if you're running the Zunisha ship, which supports Powerhouse and Scribble units, they are beneficial. So, very nice to use that here if you want to save up on a special. Alright, so Parasparrow will give us the attack buff, and we'll get rid of that resilience. Let's see, so we use 2 specials, so it'll be a 3 times attack multiplier. We really don't need anything higher right now. Yeah, no problem with this team. But, like, you could definitely use, like, any of the Halloween legends to clear that, like Halloween Law, Halloween Mihawk, Halloween Shanks. You could most likely use... Oh, yeah, actually, you could use Katakuri Super Type. You could use, technically, Blackbeard if you wanted to, too, the Super Type Blackbeard. You could use Int Big Mom, who I actually should... Well, not that I should, but I like running her just because she's such a fun captain to me. She's very durable, has a lot of HP, has great recovery and damage because she actually can recover without you having to hit greats. You can hit perfects and you can eat the Semla orbs off of the perfects. So that's a big reason why I like her. Not to mention, you know, 5 times multiplier to 3 of the most powerful colors in the game, be it Strength, Psi, and Int, so... And she's not as damage dependent when it comes to damage outside of normal attacks, like Kaido is, because NAO is unfortunately a debuff, and if it gets slapped on you, then he's not as effective, unfortunately. But that's why we have Big Mom as a part of the of that legend, right? Alright, so we're going to pretty much do the same thing as last time. I want to get a matching orb here to, you know, do a little bit more damage. So we'll switch from Sanji to Pudding. And then I'll switch them back once we get things rolling here. Alright, so we'll pop Parasparrow, get rid of that bind again. I'm actually very curious to see what he does once he gets to, I believe it's level 30 plus. Usually they get, you know, more debuffs added and whatnot. Maybe they'll inflict Despair, Paralysis, etc. on top of everything else that they already do. But with Chiffon on my team currently, I'm not too concerned since she does get rid of a lot of debuffs. She gets rid of Bind, Despair, Paralysis. Let's see. And has that very nice Orb Manipulation. On top of that, she also extends our Affinity boost by 1 turn, which is actually really good for, like, revive mechanics. Alright, let's take this guy to town. Yeah, Kaido, like, quick V2 Kaido is definitely insane in Kizuna if the enemy does not have full immunity. You are going to just do so much damage with him, and he's just so easy to proc by himself. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of tickets. But that's what happens when you have the boosters, yeah? I do feel like I need to definitely change this team up. I'm not sure what I want to switch yet, though. But for now, it's currently working for me, so that's kind of the rule of thumb, right? Like, if the team's working for you, don't change it until you need to make those changes. If it works, if it's safe, just keep rolling with it. Not to mention you want safe teams too, because unfortunately every attempt that we do does cost us a currency of 20 boss tokens. So you want to be as safe as possible and not take that risk of potentially losing and having to potentially waste those 20 tokens. Yeah, I want to get the, oh, actually, that's fine, that's fine. They still remove the special bind from themselves, so... Not to mention we'll get our orbs manipulated by, not Gukimara, but Mont d'Or, so we're good, we're good. Alright, so Rebecca Vivi special. Oh, actually should have used Guki... So this is the mistake I make all the time. So if you use Mont d'Or first, it's kind of whatever, right? You get the matching orbs. But we do need to use Gukimara still. And he's going to give everybody his color orb. So... Fortunately, though, since we're running Legend Nami, her Sailor ability does allow the entire crew to benefit off of Dex Orbs. So I guess that's fine. I actually forgot about that, so I guess it's not a big... I guess it's not a big L, fortunately, I should say. Damage definitely feels lacking, though, so eventually what I think I need to do is get a unit that does a chain boost or a color affinity boost. That's right, I think Perospero only gives us the 2 turns of attack up if he's at full HP when he launches it, right? Yeah, I don't want to slog through that entire wall of text, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Alright, so we'll do this. Oh, okay. So yeah, I definitely need to edit that team up. I'll definitely be recording a little bit more during this Kizuna, because I do like sharing Kizuna runs. I think they're a lot of fun. And there's just so many ways you can build your team around the actual stages. To not only maximize your damage, but at the same time to mitigate debuffs, right? I just think it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot better than Treasure Map, because you go right to the goal. You don't have to go through the entire map, you don't have to feel like you're wasting your time. And then I think it's a lot of fun going through the chests at the end of the Kizuna. Or rather, yeah, once you get, you know, your tickets, you go to the chests, there's a little bit of RNG involved, especially once you get to the higher chests. And you just feel like you get rewarded pretty decently for your time. Maybe that's my main issue with GM. Maybe I don't feel like I'm getting rewarded well enough for the time I put into it, the time I invest into it. I don't know. I know a lot of people dislike it. But that's the big part of it. You really, I mean, you could skip it, and I don't think it would actually put you as far behind as a lot of people say it would, but you miss out on all those, you know, materials for limit breaking, and that really does hurt, actually. Like, quite a bit of Garp Challenges, for example, are kind of locked behind what your character's limit breaks at, so some people can ill afford to skip those. And then there's the actual treasure map unit itself, which can vary from usefulness. You know, some are not great, some are amazing. It just depends on the unit, depends on what treasure map you're on. I forgot, and here's the mistake I made. I did not swap Nami to Robin. So if I swap her now to turn her into from a Dex to an Int unit, she's going to destroy all of our orbs and make everything empty. And I don't think Mont d'Or fixes empty, right? Yeah, only blocking unfavorable slots. Alright, well, it is what it is. We shouldn't need her being int right now for enough damage to actually kill Kizuna King, because his HP isn't that high currently. But if this was a higher level stage, we definitely would be in a lot of trouble. I mean, because look at this damage. Not bad, but not great. Yeah, I think we'll end up doing one more run and then kind of call it for now. And then later today, I'm going to do a little bit more recording. I'm going to definitely change my teams up a little bit. Especially this Dex one. Well, I don't want to say Dex, but it's mostly a Dex damage team for the quick stage. I feel like I can really maximize the damage a lot better. Versus Strength. Okay, where's my quick variation team here? Should be right here, right? There we go. I feel like this one could be fixed up a little bit too, but currently it's served me pretty well, so it should be fine for the time being. Alright, so we're just going to blow right through this. That's another thing too, like, when you compare Kizuna to TM, even currently, even if you have all the boosters and stuff, sometimes you still have to wait on your cooldowns, which I find beyond annoying. But in Kizuna, you are ready to go right off the bat, so I don't know, just maybe it's preference, but man, I really wish they would make the cooldowns just immediate for Treasure Map. It saves some time, you know? Alright, take care of that pesky debuff. Get rid of the damage reduction and then get the color affinity. Kaida with that ridiculous debuff of double damage taken, and then on top of that we get matching orbs, which is just beautiful. 2.5 boost to quick units. So my problem here I'm having with Smoker is he does only give it to quick units, so even though the pair of Sparrows do rainbow damage, they have like color affinity versus King, I don't believe they're getting that orb boost because it's only for quick units and they're int. So I do need to swap him out as well. But either way, the damage should be more than enough. Yeah, there we go. So I definitely need to switch him out for somebody else for sure. And just see what ends up working better, because, you know, when I get to the higher levels, without a doubt, I'm going to need the Parasparrow damage. So I'll end up swapping them out eventually. But either way, guys, I hope you are doing well with Kizuna and you're getting, you know, awesome rewards through it, because I definitely prefer the rewards to Kizuna as opposed to TM. And I like that you can literally wait until the last day to do this and not fall behind, as long as you go here, your preliminaries, and you're actually doing the skips to get your boss tokens, because you can literally just blow them all on the final day if you don't have any time before that, and just catch up. So I think that's really cool. Either way, guys, if you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.